home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vale.
Good morning, everybody. 30 degrees outside our store. Look at this shot right here. Looks kind of like opening day last year.
Right? Is that January?
This is the base of Gondola 1 in Vale Village. Bunch of snow on the ground, everybody. This winter storm warning is just really kind of turning the valley upside down once again.
Sure is. I don't know about you, but I had about a foot of snow in my car this morning.
Heavy, wet snow.
Heavy, wet snow.
And it just weights the branches down, too. So if you hear a little snapping going on today, it's probably the weight of the snow on these branches. More snow in the forecast, too.
Yep, and also Vale Pass is currently closed right now.
Yeah,
eastbound.
safety closure on eastbound, that's right.
So
Thank
it's going to
goodness.
be a tricky drive out there today. Because
My entire class for my kids at school, they were supposed to go to Denver this morning to go to International Town to go and work for the day. And we just got an alert on our phone that they canceled it. Thank goodness.
well, right, yeah, we don't
Right?
want them out on the roads today. No, but
No.
you know what? Listen, the snow is going to continue through today, and then we're going to have some rain later in the week. But by the time we get into the weekend, it's Memorial Day weekend, it's Breck's closing weekend, and it's also the kickoff of summer, really, for us here at Beaver Creek.
That's right. And Blues, Brews, and Barbecue in Beaver Creek, taking place starting Friday with the backyard barbecue competition, which is typically on Sunday. They're trying to extend this into a 3-day festival. And then on Saturday from 1 to 5, it's the Craft Beer Festival, where you have the opportunity to sample beers from over 25 Colorado breweries. And that's just a part of Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. There's a lot of beer all weekend long, but this Craft Beer Festival is an extra special event.
It is extra special, and you can still get tickets online at beavercreek.com. And, you know, part of kind of the kickoff of the entire weekend is the backyard barbecue competition. This is where amateurs get out there and show them what you got. But, Mark, guys, there's a TV8 team that's going to be competing this year.
She's over here off camera. She's on the team. And Dylan, who's actually in Texas wakeboarding as we speak, he is on the team. 3 of us. We put a team together. We'll see how that goes.
I believe in you guys. It's gonna
Did
be
you hear my
exciting.
key word, though? Dylan is in Texas right now.
He's doing some recon for you, isn't he?
He's totally doing some recon. He's going to come back with some rubs, hopefully. We'll see what he's got. But
Oh, yeah.
that's going to be Friday from 2 to 5, 2 to 6. So come support all the teams. If you have a team or if you want to have a team, sign up today.
And, you know, as part of course, Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, you have the complimentary blues music that's going to be taking place all weekend long. And it all kicks off on Friday at 3 o'clock with Ron Artis II. And then later on Friday, we have Shamikia Copeland. She's going to be taking the stage at 5 o'clock. But then there's bands all through the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. They kick off at noon, and then there will be another band at 2:30, and then they kind of finish things up with the last band at 4:30 on both
Los
Saturday.
Lobos. Do you remember Los Lobos?
I do. They're going to be. They just celebrated their 40th anniversary.
4 decades. I
By
remember
the
Los
way,
Lobos. They're going to be on the stage in Beaver
2013.
Creek for part of this free event, Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. What a good time. And the weather's going to be fine by then. It might be a little, there might be some snow kicking around on the ground, but no snow in the forecast. I think it's going to be a good one.
I think so too. It's going to
Yeah.
be kind of nice and cool. The way that you want the mountains to be a Memorial Day weekend instead of burning up on the Front Range.
That's
so
right.
yeah.
Hey, so we have a good show for you. 1 hour from 7 to 8. Walking Mountain Science Center will be in here. We've got a report for Breckenridge. They picked up some new snow. We'll let you know what it's like over there. And then a real close look at the weather. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Ashley Prill, and when I'm not hosting Good Morning Vale, I'm out exploring our local hiking trails. It's my favorite way to decompress.
With Verizon Up, we won Luke Bryan tickets. It was amazing.
Why Myrna chose Verizon.
So we are walking through the crowd. You know, you have your badge and you're just, all you got to do is wave it up. We're like, okay, these are pretty neat seats. I wouldn't mind sitting here. But he's like, nope, we're still going. They took us all the way to the front. There's an area sealed off just for Verizon Up members. It made me feel like a celebrity.
The network more people rely on gives you more. Like VIP concert tickets on us. And big savings on our best phones when you switch. That's Verizon.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
And you are looking at a live shot from the town of Vail, and you can see those tree branches are definitely covered and weighed down by all that fresh snow, and it's really coming down right now. We're continuing to see this winter storm warning persist through 6 o'clock tonight, and just looking at our national satellite map, you can see that we still have quite a bit of moisture really across the entire state of Colorado, and we will continue to see that snowfall really throughout the morning, kind of tapering off through the afternoon. And according to the National Weather Service, we could still see maybe up to an additional 8 inches above 9,000 feet. Down in town, a little bit less accumulation, but it's still coming. So just be ready, and also know that we have had some road closures already this morning. Now we're going to be seeing our temperatures getting into the 30s for our highs today. And again, we're looking at just a really good chance of seeing that rain and snow mixture throughout the day. Our sunset tonight at 8:17 p.m. Now, if you're planning on maybe getting out to enjoy the snow, might I recommend that you head over to Breckenridge, because they are still open through this weekend, and mid-mountain conditions today are going to be in the mid to upper 20s. So it's definitely going to be feeling like winter, and they did pick up quite a bit of snow last night. We're going to check in with those conditions there in just a moment. But looking ahead in this forecast, so our winter storm warning expires at 6 o'clock tonight, and then for both Wednesday and for Thursday, we still continue to see that moisture in the forecast, but not as heavy amounts of snow. We're looking at probably more rain down in town, with those temperatures getting back into the 40s once again. And then by the time we get to Blues, Brews, and Barbecue and Memorial Day weekend, we start to see those temperatures getting into the 50s and the upper 50s by Sunday, with sunshine returning to the forecast. It's all brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. And you're going to want to have a GMC if you're going to be out there on the roads today. By the way, that Vail Pass is closed eastbound right now, so it's going to take maybe a little while before you can get over to Breckenridge, but once you do, the conditions are fantastic, and Mark has more details.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
Time now for your snow conditions report for Breckenridge. They picked up 10 inches of new snow in the past 24 hours. 9 of those inches fell after the lift closed yesterday at 4 o'clock. So you're going to find some fresh powder up on that mountain. Remember, Breck at a higher elevation, less moisture in the snow, so it's not going to be as heavy and like concrete like it is here at the base in Avon. 10 inches, 43 runs are open, 5 lifts. 71-inch mid-mountain snow depth. They've picked up, I want to say it's over 450 inches of snow season to date now, over 1,200 acres available. Pretty good conditions over there. Even though we are in the middle of spring, we've got winter-like temperatures right now and a winter storm warning still in effect. Here's a live shot from the Breckenridge area. You can see snow just piling up over there once again. We just can't seem to get out of winter, and it's okay. Once Breckenridge closes on Monday, then we will transition into the next season for us, hopefully, but it feels like winter for sure. Roadways are impacted. If you are traveling to Breckenridge or even going to Arapahoe Basin today, Arapahoe Basin picked up 6 more inches of snow in the past 24 hours. Watch for the road travel. Eastbound is obviously closed right now. The roads, we're going to put it lightly, are treacherous. They're nasty. They're gnarly. If you don't need to head up the higher elevations, up and over Vail Pass, Eisenhower and Johnson tunnels, stay put on that. We're going to have a road report coming up in just a little bit. But first, after the break, we're going to head south and go to Leadville. We'll be right back.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before May 27th for just $49 down.
Welcome to Leadville, home of Periodic Brewing, North America's highest craft brewery, sitting at 10,156 feet. Let's go check it out. Hey Chris, how's it going?
Hey Ashley, how are you doing?
Good to see you. So you are just one of the owners and founders of Periodic Brewing, really family owned and run, huh?
Yeah, it was established by my brother, youngest brother and his wife, and then myself and my wife in 2015, yeah.
That's incredible. Now tell me about the name and the logo. There's some really cool history behind it.
Periodic Brewing, Leadville's known, PB, lead for Leadville, and it really kind of brings together the mining theme of the town, the mining heritage here, and we just kind of love the way it pulls everything together, yeah.
Okay, now how many brews do you typically have on tap?
We love to create traditional recipes, everything from like light-bodied pilsners all the way through Russian Imperial Stouts, and we play with the flavors somewhere in between, usually between 6 and 12 beers on tap.
Man, that must be a lot of work.
It is, between recipe creation and also the actual brewing process. Actually, Evan's in the back brewing right now if you want to go check that out.
Absolutely. Oh, hey Evan, I'm Ashley, how's it going?
Good to meet you.
Back here. I hear that you are not only the brewmaster, but you have several titles around here.
Yeah, co-owner, founder, vice president of operations. It's a busy place.
Obviously a busy place. What are you brewing today?
We're brewing a beer de garde today, a Belgian French style, nice and crisp, a malty body, very fun beer.
Yum, all right. What are some of the ingredients that go into that?
So we'll use a range of ingredients from all over the world. This time we're using some American two-row, some Belgian Pilsner, a couple of hops that we've never used before in any of our beers, so it's a nice pilot for us.
So where does it start? Where does the brewing process start?
So it'll start over here. We have our hot liquor tun that basically holds hot water. We'll move the hot water into our mash tun where you add the grains and make oatmeal, and you're getting the sugars out of the grains. That's what you're really looking for, is the sugar and flavor out of the malted and kilned grains. Once we have all of that sugar water, we'll remove that, put it in the boil kettle, and boil the beer along with the hops to get the hops distributed throughout the beer for flavor or aroma.
Okay, now in the brewing process, being at this high of an altitude, is there anything that you have to do differently?
One of the key things in our boil process is the hot break. Home brewers will know about that. It's when the proteins foam up and the beer gets very angry. Down at sea level, it's not that bad. Up here, there's so little atmospheric pressure that it'll push beer straight out of the kettle during that hot break. We have to be very careful to get past that point.
Oh, really? So it gets really angry.
It does, yes.
Well, once that's done, you've navigated the altitudinal hazards, then how long does it actually take for the beer to be ready to taste?
Between 2 and 2.5 weeks for most of our beers. Some will go longer, 6 to 8 weeks if they have to age.
That's a lot of love, a lot of work that goes into each one of these beers.
Good bit of patience, yeah.
How much do you typically brew every year?
This facility, we do right around 400 barrels per year, a barrel being 31 gallons in the U.S.
Wow, that's impressive. Well, I think it's about time we taste some of your hard work. What
Sounds
do you think?
great.
Up to the tasting room. Chris and Evan, thank you so much for the tour today. And where can people find you?
If you look us up at periodicbrewing.com or on Facebook, we keep our addresses there. You can find out where we are here in Leadville and also in Northeast Denver. We'll always have our beer menu and our food menus online and our events as well.
Nice. Well, cheers to Periodic Brewing.
Cheers.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
You're looking at a live shot from Gondola 1 in Vail Village. Looks like the gondola should be running today, but you know what? We are quickly approaching the summer activities that will be taking place there. GoPro Mountain Games will be taking over that area in just a few short weeks. And today, snowfall in the forecast. It's going to continue not only through today, but we'll also continue to see moisture into the middle of the week. So it's kind of an interesting morning. We have the snow falling. We have some nice green aspen leaves behind me here on the patio, and we also have the birds chirping and the plows going. So a lot of different conflicting noises that you would typically expect to find at the end of May. But you can see that we do still have quite a bit of moisture really across the entire state today. Our winter storm warning in the Vail Valley is in effect until 6 o'clock tonight, and according to the National Weather Service, we could still see another 4 to 8 inches above 9,000 feet. Now, if it gives you any frame of reference, Vail is sitting right around 8,100 feet. So, maybe even a little bit more in town, but of course, you'll see more at the higher elevations. Now, our highs today only reaching into the low 30s, and expect to see clouds and snow off and on throughout the entire day. We could also see wind speeds up to 30 miles an hour, which can make travel really tricky out there. Right now, along the I-70 corridor, 47 degrees will be the high in Eagle, 43 in Avon, 34 in Vail, and 42 in Denver. And we have had some road closure alerts really happening throughout the entire morning and also last night. Now, moving into Wednesday and Thursday, we start to see those temperatures increase a little bit into the 40s, and we also still continue to see moisture in the forecast, just not as much heavy wet snow as what we were seeing for today. And then by Friday, highs reaching back into the mid to upper 40s, sunshine returns, and sunshine stays put through Memorial Day weekend with those highs in the upper 50s by Sunday. Great time to head up to Beaver Creek for Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. Now, we are going to check in with your roads. Again, we've been having those alerts popping up throughout the entire morning, and Mark has all the details.
This road report is brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust, with locations in Avon, Frisco, Glenwood Springs, and Basalt.
It's time now to take you on a tour. We're going to show you what it's like on the roadways right now. This road report brought to you by Big O Tires. Give them a call. They are the team you can trust if you have any questions about transitioning to snow tires, to summer tires, to all-season radials. You might want to keep those snow tires on for at least a few more days. It is snowy out there first thing this morning. Vail Pass eastbound, fully closed right now for a safety closure. Here's a shot. We're going to show you a few more of these camera angles from around the Vail Pass area and headed down towards Summit County. And you can see roadways are slick. Plenty of snow on the roads. Not a lot of traffic right now because the road is closed, the eastbound traffic. Be advised, roads are slick out there once again, and visibility impacted with the snow. Winter storm warning until 6 p.m. this evening. So we'll continue to see snowfall, especially at these higher elevations. National Weather Service, I think, calling for another 5 to 7, maybe 8 or 9 inches of snow at these higher elevations. So it will continue throughout the daytime. If you want to find out the roads before you are traveling, you can go to cotrip.org, great website, or dial 511 or 479-2226 from your mobile device to find out real live road time conditions and closures. Once again, Vail Pass, eastbound, still closed. We're going to take a break and we're going to head into Vail. We're going to take you inside one of my favorite restaurants, the Left Bank. We'll be right back.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com. Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets, backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry, Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Geico for your boat.
This is The Local Dish. I'm your host, Mark Sassy, and our adventures today have brought us into beautiful Vail Village. Within Vail, there's a myriad of different restaurants to tempt every palate. But one we're going to talk about today is called the Left Bank, amazing French cuisine. So we're going to head on inside. Chef Jean-Michel, he's also the owner. He's in the kitchen preparing something, and he said, when you get here, come and find me. So let's go find him now and see what he's cooking up. Chef Jean-Michel.
Oh, here you are.
Surprise, surprise, you're in the kitchen. How are you?
I was waiting for you to stop cooking here.
Don't even tempt me. It looks so good. How is everything? Good?
Good, wonderful.
Yeah. So,
beautiful season. Everything goes well. And today we're going to be cooking a little bit of elk.
A little bit of elk chops.
Elk chops, some shallots, red wine reduction, and fresh mushroom.
Wow, look at the mushrooms.
Just
beautiful.
Wild organic mushroom from Oregon.
And this is something that's on your menu every day?
That's something is on the menu every day, yeah.
Okay, let's walk it through. Tell us what we're doing.
Okay, we have a very hot pan here. Always need to be hot. Put a little bit of olive oil. And we had to add a little bit of butter to give some nice color to the meat.
You and the butter. You must be French.
And you see, you have something like this. And it has to be really hot too in order to season the meat. So we're here, we're gonna season just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Okay.
You're gonna keep it like this for about, I would say, a minute. and turn it over. Season again a little bit. And when
This
you
is
have
actually, this is a pretty quick entree then,
it
isn't
is
it?
a very quick entree. It's called à la minute.
À la minute.
You make it to order. And when it's done on every side like this, here we go. Turn it over. We're gonna take a plate and we're gonna let the meat rest for a little bit.
Let it take a little nap.
Yep, let
Okay.
it take a little nap like this.
A meat nap.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do next is we do a little bit of shallots.
A little bit of shallots.
A little bit of shallots. A little bit of mushroom.
A little wild mushroom assortment.
Wild
it looks
mushroom,
like,
and
yeah.
we're gonna saute them a little bit like this. So just saute very quickly, and
à la minute.
À la minute, and after that we're gonna deglaze it with the red wine. We're gonna put a little bit of au jus or brown stock.
Okay.
To finish the sauce.
Oh, it smells so good.
I like a little bit of rosemary, and you let this reduce very slowly like this for about 3 or 4 minutes. Never forget to
check.
Have a little taste, and when we're done with this, well, you put it on the bottom of a plate, and you just present your elk who's been hot and warm on top of it.
Oh, my mouth is watering. It smells so good in here, Chef. Can we head out to the dining room or the lounge and I can give it a sample?
Absolutely. Let's go have dinner.
Okay. Now, Chef, you were just preparing the elk chops in the kitchen. We come sit down in the lounge and a bunch more of delicious looking food shows up. What are we looking at?
We're looking at a lobster roll, a slider, an onion soup. Those are served in the lounge after 3:30 every day.
Okay.
You know, you can have a cocktail, a glass of wine or beer, and have a little small plate, a bite to eat.
And then everything on the menu, though, is available in the lounge.
That is correct.
You
we
can
do
have the big
everything
meals.
at 3:30. We can have an elk, we can have a Dover sole, a rack of lamb, you name it.
Okay.
If it's available, we can have it.
My mouth is watering.
Goop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Now let's take a look at that weather report. Here it is right here, everybody. A live shot from the Vail Transportation Center, looking right into kind of the heart of the entrance to Vail Village, the cover bridge there off behind those trees that are weighted over from all this heavy, wet, spring-like snow. Winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. this evening, and then it's going to slowly wrap up, but we're not going to see clear skies until the end of the week. The next couple of days still continue to be overcast, potentially with a little bit more snow at the higher elevations. Today we're looking for another 4 to 8 inches of snow. Big system that's slowly moving through, Kansas City, through the middle part of the country right now. And around Colorado, we are in the middle of this winter storm warning, so it is going to dramatically impact visibility in your roadways. 60s and 70s around New England, down the eastern seaboard. Pretty nice down towards Florida today, 91 and sunny in Tampa. 63 in Kansas City with some of that moisture passing on through. And then notice that temperature for Denver today, 38 degrees, 32 degrees up to the north in Minneapolis. So it's going to be a chillier day around certain parts of the country. For Vail, 33 midday for that high temperature. We're going to hold in the mid to upper 20s probably is going to be kind of the norm. Temperatures continuing to stay cool through the evening time. And then we'll start to see a slight warming trend by the weekend. Sunshine should return for Blues Brews and Barbecue. Here's a look at what's happening around our mountains in Eagle and Summit County. And once again, 20s and 30s, 26 for Breckenridge Mid-Mountain. Definitely midwinter conditions again. Vail Pass, eastbound, still closed, a safety closure. So don't plan on going too far. And check out the roads before you are traveling in case you have plans to go down towards the Front Range. We're going to see unstable weather Wednesday, Thursday, temperatures warming up just a little bit. And then for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, for Blues, Brews, and Barbecue up in Beaver Creek. Sunshine, temperatures by Sunday, mid-50s, and maybe a slight chance for a passing shower on Saturday and Sunday. We want to thank Supergoop for bringing you this weather report. We've got a book report now with Ashley inside.
With this weather, it's such a good day to curl up with a great book, and you can head on over to our Eagle Valley Library District libraries. You know, our Avon Library is just steps away from our studio here, and of course they have, you know, all sorts of different books that you can check out physically at the library. But another option would be to check out their digital resources. They have all kinds of ebooks and audiobooks that make it really convenient to be reading on your phone or your tablet from home. Another great option this weekend, once the snow clears out, you know, we're going to have some sunshine like Mark was just talking about for Memorial Day weekend. So maybe an option would be to check out their adventure pack at the library. And this is a backpack that is filled with great information, binoculars, and the most important part of this pack is a 7-day park pass that gets you entrance to all 41 state parks. So maybe if you want to go see Rifle Falls, that would be one that's really nice and close to us. And they just have a wealth of information that give you access to some of the most beautiful places in Colorado. And again, you get to check it out for 7 days. So that's a really, really cool way to maybe go explore Colorado. Now, something else that they're going to be doing, they have some kids reading programs that are kicking off for the summertime, adult reading programs too, and there are prizes involved, so make sure to check that out. And then something else to be aware of is that they will not be open on Monday. So Memorial Day means that the libraries will be closed down, but they'll start their regular hours once again on Tuesday. So if you want to get that park pass, you want to check it out before Monday. And same thing, you know, with any of the books that you might want to, you know, cozy up with for today and tomorrow and Thursday as we have more of this moisture in the forecast, more of these snowy days. I love curling up on the couch with a good book on a snowy day. All right, coming up, we are going to be switching gears completely, and we are taking you out golfing because this weekend could be a great time to get out there, and we have some beautiful courses that we have available right here in the Vail Valley.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
There are a lot of snack bars out there. What makes a Kind bar so special? Maybe it's the whole nuts and real fruit. Maybe it's the drizzle of dark chocolate. Maybe it's because it's tasty and healthy. Well, there's only one way to find out. Do the Kind thing.
Welcome to Signature Hole. Our adventures today have brought us to the community of Eagleville, and we are at the Eagleville Golf Club. Now, Eagleville Golf Club has been around for decades. There's a lot of history here, and it's a beautiful course, and they have a lot of options for everybody. We're going to give you a little tour around the course. We're also going to find out what the director of golf, Ryan Flam, thinks is his favorite hole. Ryan, good to see you.
Thanks, Mark.
So let's talk a little bit about this course. It's been around for how long?
Yeah, since the mid-'70s is when they first designed it. They came down in the area and saw the land and saw what creative opportunities they had to put an awesome championship golf course out here. So it's been around for quite a few years, but has developed nicely into just a great overall fun course for everyone to play.
So 18 holes of golf. Then you also have a par 3 course located just steps away from here.
Just down the road from us is our short par 3 course, which has 9 holes on it. And it's a great course for beginners or people that just want to play for about an hour or so. The longest hole is only about 130 yards long. It also has a new fun game called foot golf on the Willow Creek par 3 course. You actually kick a soccer ball towards a bigger hole and try to keep score just like you would in regular golf. So something a little bit different for a lot of different kinds of play out there.
I love it. That's way too fun. All right, if you had to pick one hole here at the Eagleville Golf Club that would be your signature hole, what would that be?
Well, you know, that's a great question because we have so many good ones, but I think that hole number 18 is my personal favorite, and a lot of the visitors that come to the golf course really like to play that hole time and time again, and that one really stands out in my mind.
Can you take time out of your day and we can go play the entire hole from start to finish?
I think that sounds great. Let's grab our clubs.
That sounds great, Ryan. Thank you.
Great day.
I know, it is a great day. Number 18 has no idea what's in store for it. Here we come. So Ryan, 7,805 feet in elevation at this tee box for 18. What does that mean for us when we're teeing off, what to expect?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a great finishing hole, par 5, elevated tee box. You've got about 100-foot elevation drop into the fairway there. I like to hit hybrid here because if I hit driver, I'm going to go too far and get a little bit some trouble as it gets a little bit more narrow. Would you mind taking the honors and teeing off, showing us what it's all about? Absolutely. Sounds great.
Sounds good.
Boom. Right there. Good swing.
See that?
Look at that. We're in the fairway. Nice. That'll play.
That's a heck of a shot, Ryan. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it is, Ryan. You jarred that one. Thank you for letting us come out and play. Nice work.
You got it.
Like this hole number 18. People want to come and play Eagleville, what would you recommend?
Yeah, we'll appreciate coming out. I think the best place to find us is going to be on our website, www.eaglevalegolfclub.com.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, 1 great Rocky Mountain location.
This is a live look over at Breckenridge. 10 inches of fresh snow there in the last 24 hours and more on the way. Now, Breckenridge, of course, is located in Summit County, which is also where the outlets at Silverthorne are located. And right now, the Williams-Sonoma outlet is doing their Memorial Day sale. So if you are looking for some great deals for your home, this could be the weekend to do some shopping. Maybe not so much today, at least not until later on. Now we are going to be seeing quite a bit of moisture across the entire state of Colorado. Pretty big system still in effect, and our winter storm warning is still in effect until 6 p.m. tonight. Now right now eastbound Vail Pass is closed, so you're not able to access the outlets again until maybe later on this evening, but they're open until 8 o'clock, so it could be maybe a good evening activity. But we're going to be seeing those temperatures reaching into the 30s for today, and then as we get into the end of the week, things will start to really warm up pretty nicely. But looking at what's going on with our I-70 corridor today, 34 for the high in Vail, 43 in Avon, 47 in Eagle, and we're going to be seeing a lot more moisture on the way. We could potentially see anywhere between about 4 to 8 inches additionally above 9,000 feet. And Vail, keep in mind, is right around 8,100 feet. And as you head, a little bit further west, you'll see a decline in that elevation. Eagle sits right around 6,600 feet or so. Now looking at what's going on with our extended forecast, we'll continue to see this moisture out there for Wednesday and for Thursday, but temperatures start to increase a little bit. And then for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, look at this. We see a nice, clear, sunny Memorial Day weekend ahead of us with those temperatures reaching into the upper 50s. So again, head on over to the outlets at Silverthorne. The Williams-Sonoma outlet will be doing their Memorial Memorial Day store-wide sale, and they open up at 10 a.m. and they are open until 8 p.m. All right, we still have more headed your way here on Good Morning Vail, including an update from Walking Mountain Science Center. They have some really cool things happening for the summer, so stay with us.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing. Summer is in the air, the warmer months are upon us, and in the studio today I've got Peggy Zieglin, and she is with the Outlets at Silverthorne, and whenever she comes in, we know we have some great stuff to share and showcase and talk about, right Peggy? Good to see you.
Hi, Mark.
Nice to see you.
You too.
You're glowing today. I love the plaid. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you. All from the Outlets, of course.
All from the Outlets. And our focus today is going to be talking about the Outlets, and more specifically, one of the newer additions to the Outlets, the Williams-Sonoma outlet.
Williams-Sonoma, it's the best secret you can ask for. I am so serious. Are you ready for this, Mark?
You kind of teased me a little bit.
These are my favorites. I want all these things. I bought some of these things.
You told me you bought some of these.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what do we
That's all
have?
I can say.
Let's get into it.
Mackenzie Child.
Yeah.
How many of you out there have heard of Mackenzie Child?
I have about 5 minutes ago.
Okay. It's an amazing, it's an heirloom. It's something you want to keep in your family. Gorgeous. However, Outlets at Silverthorne, Williams-Sonoma, discounted. Now, I can't promise you it's going to always be there, but I'm just giving you a head start. If I was you, I'd start driving.
So if someone's like, oh my God, they have Mackenzie Childs, they could walk into the store and there might be a whole shelf, there might be one unit, there might be one thing or nothing, but it comes and goes.
It comes
depending.
and goes. Some of these are internet returns. Some of them they just get out of stock. But all I can share with you is this. It's 40% off the last price. So for, let's say, this amazing stock pot, which look at this floral design. It's amazing, right?
It's super cute.
So its last price
really
was marked $180. You'd get 40% off that. That would be $108. If you use your VIP savings card, you'll get an extra $20 when you spend $150. So the little teapot here in the checkered design, which they are traditionally known for, will be about $65. I would go in like with your friend, like you can go in with me, and we could buy a couple of these so we can get the
which
extra
one
20.
would I be taking home?
Well, I don't know, because the checkered one I have, I'm ready to mix floral into it because it is amazing. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the deal there. And let me show you another amazing deal. Don't pass up clearance. Don't. Big mistake. Like these amazing glasses, okay?
Looks like glass, doesn't it?
Right, it does. Okay, so this was on clearance, $1.94 before my extra 30% off.
$1.94.
Is that practically free?
So that costs you like
About
$1.30.
Right.
And you never know. You might see a set of 2. There might be a set of 3, a set of 8. But
Who
these
cares?
are. It looks.
They're
like,
amazing.
Yeah, they're
I
beautiful.
use them all the time. This breakfast tray I picked up for, are you ready? $10. This is Williams-Sonoma. Might have a scratch here.
Is this your personal one?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, I had to buy it.
I love it.
It has legs and everything. I'm hoping someone will serve me breakfast in bed, but I don't know.
Somebody should. If you're listening, Peggy gets breakfast in bed for Mother's Day.
Please, something. I don't know. It didn't happen this Mother's Day. But anyway, these fabulous dishes, they are like impossible to break.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
they
my gosh.
look like they're ceramic, too.
I know. They
you
are
can take these,
gorgeous.
You can honestly take these on an outside picnic,
Yes,
camping.
you can. You can.
And then you can also have a beautiful place setting at your house
These
outdoors.
are the traditional Williams-Sonoma designs that you'll see like for summer. So about $14 a plate before any extra discounts. And here they have some of their gorgeous, this would be great for what? Margarita. I would even put ice cream in there if you want to. Make
ice
it really
cream,
fun.
A root beer float.
So these are 5 or 6 of them would be $89, and then you'll get your extra $20 off. So, you know, I would say it's just an amazing store. Go in there, get the stuff while it's hot, and when you can, pick up some of these amazing deals and steals.
Like Peggy, you said, now, people don't expect to see Williams-Sonoma discounted, and this is one of the newer stores, once again. What village is Williams-Sonoma?
Okay, well, first of all, let me remind you, this is outlets at Silverthorne. There's only one in the state. You're not going to find it anywhere else. So you must go to outlets at Silverthorne, exit 205. And you will actually find that right next to like Columbia.
Okay.
So right there next to Columbia, Bath and Body is down from it. You'll see it. Go in there and plan on spending a long time. It's like a huge warehouse full of deals.
I love it. Peggy, good to see you.
You too.
Once again, stop by first. Stop by the customer service station. Get your Outlets at Silverthorne VIP card. You're going to get even more additional savings, not just on Williams-Sonoma, but on just about every one of the stores at the Outlets at Silverthorne at exit 205. Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh. God.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
It's appropriate that this weather is brought to you by GMC. We just got another road alert that I-70 westbound at mile marker 122.5. So that's basically kind of near Glenwood Springs on I-70, but both lanes are blocked westbound there, and I-70 eastbound over Vail Pass is currently closed. So just be aware that the roads are going to be very tricky today. We still have a winter storm warning in effect until 6 p.m. tonight, and with that winter storm warning, saying we could still potentially see anywhere between 4 to 8 inches above 9,000 feet, and then maybe a little bit less snow in the lower elevations. But as you can see, we have quite a bit of moisture across the state of Colorado, and our temperatures today are not going to be getting out of the low 30s. So it is certainly a return to winter, which, hey, good news, right? It's going to help to prolong our water activities this summer and also to keep that fire danger down. Now, speaking of what's going on along the I-70 corridor, these are your mid-mountain temperatures. So let's say you're going to be heading over to Breckenridge. They got 10 inches in the last 24 hours, and right now the mid-mountain conditions there are 26 degrees. So it's going to be a chilly one, especially if you're going to be out there doing any kind of hiking or snowshoeing or skiing or riding at Breckenridge, but we do have some sunshine on the way for the weekend. We also have a great interview headed your way in the studio with Mark next.
All right, everybody, joining us in the studio from Walking Mountain Science Center, I've got Nathan. He's part of the community programs coordinating team, right? Does that sound good?
Yeah, exactly. It's 100% what I do on a day-to-day basis.
We're going to get into the details of that in just a minute, but you focus a lot of your work in the summertime on hiking, and we're looking at 5 to 8 inches of new snow on the ground today. Isn't it amazing? The snow just continues.
Yeah, I feel like for the last month I've been joking that we're going to be snowshoeing in June, but I'm starting to think that might not be as much of a joke anymore.
It might be a snowshoe hike. So with your role with community programs, like give us a snapshot into what your day might look like in the middle of the summer. What would you be doing?
So in the summer, we're in hiking season. We guide hikes 5 days a week. So a lot of what I'm doing in the summer is either I'll be out on the trail with you if you decide to come hike with us, or I'm working on some of these other special programs that we run through the summer. We'll do a variety of educational programs in that backcountry environment where we kind of make our national forests the classroom for the day.
Okay. Now you have something new that's happening this year, more specifically with the Colorado 14ers initiative. Tell us about that.
We do, yeah. So we're really excited about this. We have a few partner programs with CFI, the Colorado 14ers Initiative, and their focus is stewardship on our 14ers and trying to promote Leave No Trace and just educate hikers about how to best take care of this environment. You know, over 300,000 hikers climb Colorado's 14ers every summer.
No kidding.
Yeah, so that use is a real stress on these delicate environments. So one of the things we're doing with them this year is we're partnering on June 22nd. We're offering a day-long training if you want to volunteer for Colorado 14ers Initiative as a peak steward, or just come and learn about alpine ecology, alpine leave no trace, how to be a steward for this environment. You can come hang out with us for a day. We're going to hike up to Half Moon Pass in the Holy Cross Wilderness, have classes on alpine ecology, leave no trace, stewardship, and then also prepare you to go out and volunteer. It's a great opportunity if you want to get involved.
Now, can you define stewardship in your eyes, what that looks like for people?
Yeah, for me, stewardship is all about taking ownership of something you care about, right? So in our backcountry scenario, it's being the best that you can to take care of the environment, but also learning about it, getting excited about it, educating others about it, and being a proactive agent for making these places, keeping them the same, really.
Now, would you recommend for this event people signing up in advance? Is it limited to a certain amount of people?
Yeah, so our max for this, because of the number of instructors we have and wilderness size groups, is 24 for this training. And in the next few days, that registration should be live on our website.
Okay.
It's going to be $10 a person. That's going to include a trail lunch. And the day is going to start and end at Walking Mountain Science Center.
And then, do you know where you probably don't know exactly where yet you're going to be hiking?
So the plan is to go up to Half Moon Pass, which is on the Holy. So we're not going to hike Holy Cross. That's a big undertaking, but it's the Holy Cross Trail. So it gets us in that 14er, on the 14er trail, the ability to hopefully interact with some people that are out there climbing Holy Cross for the day. But Half Moon Pass, if you haven't been there, it's beautiful. It's about 1.5 miles to the pass. You're right up around tree line, have beautiful views of Holy Cross. So it's also a nice hike.
So Holy Cross is a popular hike then in the summertime?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
you know, it's one of our 14ers, so that draws people that want that challenge.
Okay. Good to see you, Nathan.
Yeah, good to see you, Mark. Thanks
for
a lot.
coming in. Go to Walking Mountains website. It's walkingmountains.org. And like Nathan said, they're going to have the registration for this CFI joint relationship program with Walking Mountains available probably over the next couple of days. But be on the lookout for it. We'll be right back with more of the show.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Experience the adventures, the thrills, the people, and the places that only Outside Television can bring you. Experience it with us.
Tune in to Outside Television locally in the Vail Valley on Comcast Channel 17.
How good does that look? Garfinkel's right here in line and said, how are you?
I was waiting for you to start cooking here. Today we're going to be cooking a little bit of elk.
Hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven,
Yes.
some butter. I love it.
So we get a nice kind of texture in the fish, golden brown crust.
Okay. The food looks great and smells even better.
Cheers.
Cheers. 49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Châteauneuf-du-Pape and Côte d'Aron's, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back. There it is.
There it
8
is.
o'clock. It's about time to wrap up our 1 hour show again.
Man.
We only got a few of these left, just so
I
you know.
know.
We've got, by Friday, Saturday, we're going to be live in Beaver Creek for Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. Are you around for that one or no? Probably not.
I'll be around on Friday.
Okay.
And Friday is our first 2-hour show of the summer season.
And then Friday afternoon, we're going to be barbecuing for the backyard barbecue competition. So if you think you have what it takes to beat the TV8 team, go to Beaver Creek's website and sign up today and get a team together.
I know I don't have it. That's why I'm just going to be there.
I bet you a lot of people have it.
The show. I'm going to be there enjoying the music. It's going to be great. Tomorrow we have another 1-hour show for you starting live at 7 a.m.
That's right. Father Brooks Keith will be in the studio with a a little insight into something wonderful. He always has something fun to share.
Yeah,
He's a funny guy.
He is a funny guy.
He's got some great stories for sure. So he'll be in the studio with us tomorrow.
We also have the Eagle Valley Library District coming in to let us know what's going on with all things library. They have some cool summer reading programs, not only for the kids, but for the adults too. Participate. There's prizes, Mark.
The nerd.
Prizes.
The book
Excited.
nerd.
Yep.
Also, more details about Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, kind of kicking things off in Beaver Creek for the summer, even though it feels like winter.
Yeah, we'll take you golfing, even though we're still going to probably have some snow tomorrow, but that winter storm warning will have expired. We'll keep you updated on the snowfall totals and what you can expect for your weekend weather. The weekend weather is just, mwah, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's going to clear up and be pretty nice. So be safe if you are traveling on the roadways today. Vail Pass eastbound still closed. If you don't have to travel far, don't. Just kind of cuddle up with a good book in front of the fire and make some comfort food, maybe some chili in the crock pot. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, are you going to practice with your chili? Is that what you're doing?
What?
It's your grilling, you're going to practice with your...
You guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow for Good Morning Vail live from 7.